What's going on, guys? It is Aqua's back with some more Minecraft. I know it's been a really long time since we've even touched Minecraft or even thought Minecraft on my channel. So I figured, today, pretty slow day. I didn't get anything planned, or I didn't get anything done that I had planned. Today we were actually supposed to play the Outlast 2 beta, but that didn't turn out very well. Which is kind of upsetting because I was actually not gonna say looking forward to playing it, but I actually did want to play it because I know that scary games are a really big thing on YouTube. They're a good way to not only rake in views, but get more subscribers, have a bigger channel and stuff like that. So I wanted to play it, especially since I'm very funny when it comes to scary games. Because if you guys don't know me personally, not very many of you do. I'm the biggest wuss when it comes to scary stuff. I won't go to scary movies. I won't go to see scary movies. I won't play scary video games. The closest thing to a scary video game that I came to was actually running a stream for people that were playing a scary video game. That was the closest that I've ever gotten to a scary video game. Simply because I just don't like scary stuff. It's just plain and simple. Scary stuff has never been my thing. Probably never will be my thing. And that's that. But I mean, hey, I'll still play them for the entertainment value. But basically what happened is, if you guys didn't watch the video saying that I was streaming, I did stream tonight. This video is pre-recorded. It is currently, let me look at my phone, it is 2:31 a.m. right now. I just didn't want to go to sleep. I was playing League with a buddy of mine. He got off. So I'm kind of just sitting here by myself, and I decided, hey, let's go play some Minecraft. It's been a while since I've touched that. Let's do a video. Also, face cam. Might as well do the face cam as well. I don't mind it. Doesn't bother me very much. But if you guys didn't watch the video, I said that Outlast, every time that I tried to launch it, it would just crash. Crash not my computer, but the game would just freeze. So I wasn't able to actually do anything with the game. The only thing that I was able to do was mess with settings, actually play the demo, and then when it gets to the part where the burning cross turns upside down, and the title Outlast 2 pops up and stuff like that, that's when the game would freeze and crash. Well, I guess I would say it more or less crashed, or not crashed, but just froze on me, so I couldn't do anything. So I actually had to log out of my account on my computer to continue doing what stuff I was doing on my computer before it crashed or froze, whatever you want to call it. And it sucks, but it's whatever. There's not much that I can do about it. I just won't be able to play the game like I wanted to. So I'll just have to figure out another way. The demo is probably coming to the Xbox One if it's not already. Then I'll just download it there, and I'll stream it or something. And speaking of the stream, guys, before we get too far in the video, like I said earlier, I streamed tonight for about a little under an hour. We were just talking about random stuff in the stream. I was with a couple of friends. I was with Nathan with an X. He's been in 2 or 3 of my videos before. I was with my friend, my very good friend Rex. I've known him for a couple of years now. And we were just hanging out. They were playing Destiny. I was playing some Black Ops 3 multiplayer, some Black Ops 3 zombies. We were talking about a lot of nerdy stuff like Yu-Gi-Oh and stuff. Because I personally like Yu-Gi-Oh. It's a fun game if you know how to play it. But yeah, it was a fun stream, so I appreciate everybody that did come out and support the stream. It means a lot to me, guys. Just thought I'd let you all know. But yeah. It's been a eventful night, fun night. I enjoyed it. The only thing that I could complain about though with the stream is the lack of views, but the views were constant. The views were constant, so that's not something that I complain about. That I can complain about. It's not like I would get a view, like one view, and then somebody would leave, and then I would get another view like an hour later or something. It was pretty constant. There were at least 3 people in the stream at all times, so I appreciate all of you. Even if you were just friends tuning into my stream, still I appreciate it. But to those of you that were new to my stream and did follow me on Twitch or did come to the YouTube channel and subscribe because you saw, then I appreciate you as well. So thank you, everybody. Means a lot to me. So the face cam probably gonna stay. Not entirely sure. I like the face cam. I've never really had a problem with the face cam. I like it when other YouTubers use the face cam, so I figured might as well use the face cam as well, because people like it. So it's what we're probably going to be doing from now on. I probably won't use it all the time, just because it's actually kind of well, it's not really a pain to set up, but for some reason with Minecraft it was. It actually took me like 20-30 minutes to actually get it to set up properly. Because for some reason, whenever I launched Minecraft and my face cam at the same time, Minecraft wouldn't record. Like, I can see my capture on my second monitor, which is off to my right here. And that's how I know that my game is recording. Like, that's how I know I've got capture. That's how I know I don't have frame issues. As well, I don't have major frame issues. And that's how I know all my audio levels are working, because I can see my game audio, I can see my desktop audio, I can see my video, or my my cam, like my webcam audio, like to see if anything's coming through with that. With nothing is, which is a good thing, because we wouldn't want that. That would be a little annoying, because you'd be hearing 2 of me, and 1 of me is bad enough. But we're just gonna hang out, play some Minecraft for a little bit. Like I said, it's like 3 a.m. ish where I am, and I wanted to play some more League of Legends. We just got off of a match where we had a guy on our team that was just like, surrender, we're not gonna win, yada yada yada, it's all your guys' fault and stuff like that. I don't like people like that. I don't like. Literally, my thing is, never give up. Like, it's a video game, I understand. You know, it's nothing really big to win, except the match. But, like, people that want to go professional in video games, or have a career in gaming, just like I do, take a public match as practice very seriously. Because you can run across competitive players in regular League of Legends. Like, it doesn't have to be ranked League of Legends. It doesn't have to be whatever the other game type is. It doesn't have to be tree line league. It can literally just be normal draft League of Legends, people playing for competition. Like, there is no barrier, basically. Like, there sort of is, but at the same time there's not, if that makes any sense. It's just competitive all around. I think League, it's a relaxed game, but it's also a very, very competitive game. Take the Worlds, for example. Worlds is going on right now. The prize pool is very, very big. I think it's one of the biggest not the one of the biggest, but a bigger prize pool compared to what I'm used to seeing. Like, COD XP this year, the COD XP 2016 was like $1 million prize pool, which means $1 million was split amongst like the top 8 teams. I think this year's league prize pool is around 3 or 4 million now, I think, because the game developer Valve, I think, all the fans of League of Legends thought that the prize pool was way too low, and they started taking, why am I making trapdoors? They started taking like fan submissions, or like fan donations from like the Zed Championship skin and actually putting that as like towards the prize pool for Worlds 2016. Today, I believe SKG or RNG was knocked out, and yesterday Cloud9 was knocked out. And I think tomorrow there's maybe one more match to decide who's going to be playing for World Championship on Championship Sunday. I could be wrong. That's how it worked with Call of Duty. I'm guessing that's how it's going to work with League, but it is a different game. It is a completely different ball field. It could, like, who knows. I was very, very confused the first week of Worlds because I was like, oh, it's going to be over soon. You know, it's Sunday, it's Championship Sunday. And they're like, ha, good joke. No, we still have like 2 more weeks. With Call of Duty, that would have been, the matches pretty much would have been finished Saturday morning. Or Sunday morning, I should say. So, I'm not used to that kind of stuff, but I've always wanted to get into League. The main problem as to why I didn't, because I've discussed it in previous videos, like way early on in my channel, is that the computer that I'm actually on right now had so many issues with it when I first got it. Like, it was a good computer when I first got it. Like, fresh out from the factory got it. It was a great computer. I didn't really do anything with it, though. Like, I played Minecraft on it, obviously. I bought Minecraft way long ago. And I was playing Minecraft on it from probably the first couple of months of me having the computer. But at some point, because you can, basically, your computer suffers from like malware attacks all the time, like very, very small viruses that could attack your computer just by you clicking on, I didn't want to do that, just by clicking on the internet, basically. And antivirus software such as Windows Defender, for example. Windows Defender is the free antivirus, anti-malware, stuff like that, software that actually comes with your computer when you buy it. And if you have antivirus software like Norton or McAfee or whatever, however you want to pronounce it, it actually disables Windows Defender and could actually bog up your computer even though it says it's an antivirus software. So it's like, I feel like antivirus softwares, quote unquote, are viruses themselves, which is kind of stupid, but it's just how it is. So, you know, pro tip, if you're a PC gamer and your computer's having, like, it's slowing down by itself, it's having issues, it doesn't seem like something's right, like, it doesn't seem right, there's something wrong with it, and you don't have Windows Defender enabled, I highly recommend enabling Windows Defender. But in order to enable Windows Defender, you're most likely going to have to uninstall the antivirus software that either came with your computer, like McAfee or Norton, and actually physically go into Control Panel and click the uninstall button, because that's what I had to do to uninstall it off my computer. And the second that I uninstalled it off my computer, I ran a full system scan, which is exactly what you're going to want to do. I ran a full system scan, and lo and behold, McAfee was lying about viruses being on my computer, and Windows Defender went ahead and quarantined and eradicated all the viruses on my computer, and voila, my computer is running smooth as silk once again. I actually had to spend like $40-something to fix my computer, because all the damage that had been done to it from just not having the proper antivirus software enabled on the computer. I had so much junk and bad stuff on my hard drive, just like I said, just from going on the internet, that it completely screwed up my computer. It deleted recovery drives or deleted partitions that actually needed to be there. And if you guys don't know what a recovery drive is very, very important to you basically recovering your computer. Let's say your computer's, you know, it's virused up. You're going to go ahead and system reset it to try and fix it. And then you go in and it says, you know, error, ... numbers, letters, this, that, this. It's telling you that your computer has a deleted recovery drive or something like that, and you can't, you can't factory reset your computer because the drive is missing. There's the only way that I've seen so far to actually get a recovery drive or a recovery partition back on your computer to fix it from like a virus attack is to actually call your computer's manufacturer and buy a flash drive that they will mail to you in weeks time of you purchasing it, of the recovery drive partition, or the recovery drive or the partition on it. So that's what we had to do. It was like a $45 flash drive, and I have it on me at all times just in case I have to recovery, or my computer decides to delete a recovery drive again, so I can fix it right then and there, not have to worry about calling anyone, stuff like that. But I can tell that one thing is actually wrong with my computer even after I fixed everything. Basically, I know a lot of what I'm saying probably sounds like gibberish to some of you, but I take a computer class, so I know quite a bit about this kind of stuff. I've built multiple computers in my computer classroom for us to work on and stuff like that. There's a battery that actually is inside your computer, and it runs this thing called BIOS. BIOS is what keeps your settings and everything saved when your computer turns off. So let's say date and time, for example. You go in to BIOS to fix it. Because, for example, maybe your date and time is just changing by itself. No apparent reason why. You have no idea why. It's just changing by itself. It could be because something is messed up in BIOS. If you go into the BIOS, which is, like I said, you actually have to there's a certain key code that you actually have to press in your load up or splash screen to get to it. You press that key code, and you get to it through that. And then you can change, date, time, settings like that from there. And if that doesn't fix it, that means that there's something else wrong with your computer, and it's called the CMOS battery. And that's what actually saves your BIOS data from deleting itself. Because BIOS it's kind of hard to explain. It's a lot of nerdy stuff. But BIOS is what basically keeps your computer running. Like I said, it saves your settings that you have saved, like your desktop settings and stuff like that. That's not exactly what it does, obviously. It saves your date and time. We'll just leave it at that to keep it simple. And if the battery's going bad, then the time and date won't save, and it'll always be messed up, basically. So I guess this is the nerdy episode of Minecraft with Aquas, as I attempt to explain computer technology to some of you that might not know what it is. But I love that stuff. It's why I'm in the class. That's a big fucking tree. It's why I'm in that class. If I didn't enjoy computers, obviously I wouldn't be in the class. There you are. There's probably another one up here somewhere. Yep. But yeah, I think the battery in my computer is actually going bad because my date and time settings aren't saving. So I don't know how to replace the CMOS battery on a laptop. Laptops are very, very... okay, I don't really want to say very, very hard to take apart. There's just a lot of very, very small pieces. Like, screws are even smaller for laptops than they are for regular computers. There's a lot more of them, it seems like, because there's like screws under the battery, screws under the optical drive, screws inside the actual case. The RAM is a lot smaller than regular RAMs, and it looks a lot more fragile even though it's not. So yeah, I could talk about computers for hours, as you guys can tell, but just please stop talking about computers. We don't understand, or it's boring. If it's any consolation, by the way, guys, I am very, very hot right now, physically. I'm in this jacket. I don't have a fan on right now. Usually the fan that's right above my head is always on, but I turn it off for the stream, and now I kind of wish it was back on because it's cooking in here. I've got an Xbox. The Xbox is on. The second monitor's on. Oh, I didn't want to do that. The second monitor's on. The computer's on, and it's recording, so it's putting up a lot of heat. So it's very, very, very hot in here. But hey, on the topic of streams, I think I'm going to start streaming maybe once or twice a week. Because I actually like the stream. Except the stream that I did today was more of a podcast. Because after I finished playing the game, we kind of just sat there for about 20-30 minutes and just talked about random stuff. I think we talked about computers, we talked about Destiny, the game with the new DLC, we talked about Yu-Gi-Oh!, which is a card game for those of you that don't know. It's like a strategy card game type thing. I don't really know how to explain it. If you Google Yu-Gi-Oh! If you're interested. A lot of people should know what it is though, because they've been playing it for who knows how many years. So it was a fun time. Like I said, I appreciate everybody who came out and watched it. If you couldn't make it, that's fine. Just show up for the next one, because there will be more. I think I already touched on this, but just in case I didn't, I played some Black Ops 3 multiplayer. Played some Black Ops 3 Zombies. Had a lot of fun. So yeah, like I said, if you guys are interested in the stream, you can always come out and watch it whenever I'm actually streaming, which, like I said, again, will be a couple of times a week. Probably on Saturdays is when it's gonna be most of the time, because like Saturday/Friday nights, because this is when I'm actually gonna have time to do stuff, time to stream, time to record. I haven't recorded very many videos. My main reason for not recording this entire week was because it was just going to be like this big reveal. It was going to be like, I was going to open the game, I was going to get a thumbnail, and then I was just going to upload like an 8-second clip with the thumbnail in it, and it was going to be epic and stuff like that. And then I actually went to go play the game, and my computer's like, nah, no, you're not playing the game, sorry. Which kind of sucks, because like I said, I was looking forward to it, but it is what it is. I just have to work on getting a better computer, which, it's not that hard, obviously. Getting the money for it is, especially when you don't have a job. I've applied for a couple of jobs and I just haven't gotten them, which sucks, but it is what it is. There's not much that I can do about it. So yeah. Nerdy episode of Minecraft with Aquas. I don't know why this is, by the way. Like, see how messed up that is? It's like I have a broken crafting table almost. But as you guys can see, we're still working on the house. Seems like we've been working on this house for however many parts we're on now. I'll have to go through and look, because we're probably reaching quite a few parts. Not including all the League of Legends videos that I've posted. I've posted a lot of those, but none of them were multiplayer, which sucks. Because, like, I always say I don't want to record a 40-minute video, but a lot of these Minecraft videos end up being 40 minutes completely and totally by accident. But Minecraft isn't really a rage thing, and League isn't really a rage thing either. But if you get in a game where your teammates just aren't helping, they're I don't want to say verbally abusing, because that just seems a little bit too formal. But just putting you down, or just talking a hell of a lot of smack and stuff like that, which happens quite a bit in League, because if you do something that your teammates don't like accidentally die, or are unintentionally feeding, like there's unintentionally feeding, which means feeding completely and totally by accident, you're just getting 100... His face is like through my glass. You're just having a 100% bad game. There's nothing that you can do. You just keep getting ganked in your lane. Teammates will report you for intentional feeding, when really you're just feeding by accident. Or like today, right before I actually recorded this, I was playing with my friends, and I play ADC, which means that I play a ranged character like Caitlyn, Jhin, Ashe. If you guys play League, you know exactly who these characters are. We were in a game, and a Nazu was, you could tell that he was intentionally feeding. So, you know, we're getting irritated with him, and he's just, you know, joking around. He's like, oh, we're just going to lose. It's fine. And then we've got this one guy that's, you know, telling me and my support player that we suck, which I'm used to it. I get told that I suck all the time, even though I'm a fairly decent player at League. I'll admit I did suck at one point, but everybody sucked at one point. That's just part of League of Legends. But I've gotten significantly better since, you know, those days. And if I'm carrying the team and you tell me that I suck, then you know we've got quite an issue. I know it doesn't seem like a lot, especially in terms of COD. Wow, I just completely messed it up. In terms of COD, but leading the team or carrying the team with, you know, 16 kills. In terms of Call of Duty, doesn't seem like doesn't seem like a lot, but in terms of League of Legends, that is a lot of kills. Well, not a lot of kills, but it's quite a bit. If it's enough to be carrying your team, like most kills on the team with least deaths, then it's quite a bit. I would go play League like by myself for some videos, but playing League by yourself just isn't fun. It's boring. A lot of times you run into teammates that, you know, aren't good. I don't want to be mean or anything, but like I said, everybody's not good at one point at League, and it just takes a lot of practice to get better. But that just one guy is like, you're sitting there, you're trying to win a match, and then you have that one teammate that's just dying repeatedly, and you can't really do anything to help him. And it's not like he's trying. It's not like he's not trying to die, and he's actually trying to get kills, but he's just like running out there. He's getting ganked, and he's, you know, he's just getting killed repeatedly, and the other team is getting fed, so it's not working out very well. You're losing because they have more gold than you, and everything is just, it's not working like you want it to, so you end up losing. And then there's that one asshole on your team that just yells at you, and it's like, it's your fault, when it's really not. It just happens. So yeah, talking about League, talking about computers. What else can we talk about? There's probably quite a bit of things we can talk about, actually. But we'll have to save that for another video, because I think we're going to go ahead and end this video here. Still working on the house, still not adventuring, still don't know what we're going to do. But we'll have to figure out eventually. For one, we need to get started on our second layer of glass and a roof, because so far the only place that has a roof on it is up here. And finally, we got rid of all that grass, and we have this lovely staircase going up to our bedroom, which is nice. Here's our empty bedroom with our diamonds in this chest. There's actually more diamonds that I found in the mine, and I don't remember where they are. I don't think I mined them. I think I left them because I was going to put them in a video, and I forgot where they were. And we finished this. This is going to be our enchanting area. All this dirt is supposed to represent where bookshelves are. Obviously, I already have one there. There's going to be bookshelves there, and there. And then this door is going to lead to... Probably going to level this out slightly. It's going to lead to up here. And this is going to be where our enchantment, or our alchemy or potion brewing stations are going to be. And then from there, it's going to bridge over. Yes, bridge over. I'm not going to go on the ground. I'm physically going to build like a glass bridge or something. And it's going to go up to where that tree is. And there's going to be a giant like watchtower that's going to look over my entire valley. Because this is all my valley. And then over there is mine. And over there, this whole world's mine. So it'll be awesome. It's a long, long way to go. Especially if I'm not putting out Minecraft videos every day. And a lot of people do Minecraft videos. So Minecraft is kind of, you know, washed out, sort of. Like, I don't want to use that term, but everybody does Minecraft videos nowadays. So it's really, really hard to get views. And when you're not getting views, it's really difficult to find the motivation to continue making the same series that you love. Like, I love the series. Seriously, my favorite series. I don't even post Skyrim that much anymore. Just because Skyrim... Like I said, I love Skyrim. like seriously, favorite game of all time. But it's not fun to post for some reason, which is, it's weird to say. It's just it's weird to post. I don't know why. It just is. Which is why I stopped posting Skyrim. I'm probably not done posting it, like HOD 100% donezo, never going to do it again. But for the meantime, I am. And we're just going to focus on Minecraft and League of Legends. So, this video is about a half an hour long. It's actually exactly a half an hour long, going on 31 minutes. We're going to go ahead and end the episode here. This will be going up Saturday, aka today, actually. So it'll be up in a couple hours. I'll probably be asleep when this video goes live, but I'm going to try not to sleep all day. So, should probably get to sleep soon, actually. So I can wake up and not sleep all day, because I don't like wasting days in bed. So I hope you all enjoyed. Thanks for watching. If you did come to the stream, again, thank you. It means a lot. If you didn't, again, just show up to the next one. I'll try and do a stream maybe twice a weekend, if not twice a weekend, once a weekend. And if not that, then there'll be maybe a couple of videos to make it up. I know that I promised, you know, double weekend uploads and stuff like that. But it gets difficult to do, you know, multiple uploads during the weekend. Because either A, you lose track, or B, you know, you hit a brick wall. Not physically, but metaphorically. And you don't know what to do in the video or stuff like that. But we'll all figure it out. I still have plenty of time to learn. But I hope you all enjoyed. Thanks for watching. I'll catch you guys in the next one. It's been Aquas, guys. Please subscribe to the channel. Like the videos. Subscribe to the channel. I already said that. Favorite the videos if you want to. Share with your friends. And I hope you guys enjoy. And I'll catch you guys in the next one. It's been Aquas, guys. Later.